As always, absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much. Next, we have formal wear. Again, we welcome Mr. Ron McCain. Wow, looking snazzy, Mr. Ron McCain. It just so happens he's carrying a cane. Mr. Ron McCain, with his wonderful black suit and your black Oxford with buttons on it. No, you're welcome. Ron has been a member of HAB for over 25 years, believe it or not. He has been involved in Sunday school, the softball league. He's a deacon. He's a Sunday school teacher. He's part of the choir and the children's committee and the children's and teens activities. He's a chaperone and ranch beautification. He's just wonderful. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. He's also holy. Oh, not yet. No, not yet. That'll come, Mr. McKinney. Mr. McKinney. Next, we have Mr. Eric Quinn. Escorted by the lovely Susie Price. Quinn asked a very important question. If you could be one superhero, who would you be and why? Eric Quinn answered, superheroes are just the imitation of the real thing, so why would I aspire to be something that I already am? Right here, right now. That's just a silly question, he said. His formal wear is called a zoot suit. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Quinn. And once again, Mr. Jordan England. Mr. Jordan England is going for the James Bond look in his white linen dinner jacket. It really says tropical luxury, don't you think? Think summer in Havana, or cruising on a Vespa down the Amalfi Coast. Mr. Jordan England is also wearing sunglasses indoors. He's prepared for the spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jordan England.
And now, looking sharp as ever, Mr. Jim Carter. Mr. Carter carrying a top hat, which probably won't fit on that green collection. Also sporting his cane and his very nice suit with a red tie. Mr. Carter wants everyone to know he's been blessed with a beautiful wife and 4 very bright sons, who he says take after their mother. Mr. Bill English. Wearing a dark blue suit, white shirt, silk tie, and black loafers, they are appropriate for any formal occasion, as well as a marriage. Mr. Bill English believes he should be Mr. HAB because he's getting old and has never won anything.
Mr. Brandon Smith. As you can see, his formal wear, excuse me, with slacks. Looking good, Mr. Smith. As you can see, he is also using a cane with a red tie. Very classy. Thank you, Mr. Brandon Smith. Now we welcome Mr. Tom Roseman.
But first, I heard the funniest joke the other day, told by my lovely dad, Mr. Rocky Roberts. Just kidding, here we go.
It'll have to wait, I guess. Mr. Tom Roseman. For his formal wear, he is wearing a dark suit with a white shirt and tie. He is also wearing... You heard that 5 minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen. He's also wearing a black curly wig. He's an avid Jaguars fan, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, he's trying to avoid the new owner of the Jaguars. But I think Mr. Tom has a few words to say to the judges tonight. Mr. Tom.
Yes, Master Educator. Judges, I don't want to influence them, but as you know, my yacht has been tied up down the front of my house. You're invited to dinner all night at 7 p.m. on my yacht.
Mr. Tom, ladies and gentlemen.
And now we have Mr. P.J. Burkhalter. He is wearing a traditional tuxedo with a twist. He has a Cole Haan cowboy boots on and a Henschel hat and very special cross cufflinks. He could go to formal dancing with his wife or a Kenny Chesney concert.
Welcome back, Mr. Jared Bergstrom. Representing the Master Ringers, who's wearing his three-button suit. Very nice, my personal favorite. Mr. Bergstrom has been doing a wonderful job for us in the Master Ringers, which is my favorite part of the services when it happens. And when it happens, I'd like to be a part of that one day, and maybe you could take me out to dinner looking like that. Thank you, Mr. Bergstrom.
And now we have Mr. John Yost. Mr. John Yost is wearing jeans for his formal wear. But he does have a sort of coat on. And a tie! Good job, Mr. Yost. He likes to show off his casual side when he does formal dining, because that's just the way he is. And as you can tell, his shirt also represents his Florida lifestyle. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Yost. And now the pressure begins. It's time for the interview portion of our competition. Question number 1. Mr. Ron McCain, how would you improve HAB's campus?
He's a thinker.
I'm
I would make
thinking.
sure that everyone that did come out had a kazoo around their neck, and we could whistle while we worked.
Mr. Kennedy. Contestant number 2, Mr. Eric Quinn. Mr. Eric Quinn, where do you stand on the issue of global warming?
Well, I am very warm. I like it warm. These lights are warm.
3, Mr. Jordan. If you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
Well, I think ever since I was a small child, I've always wanted to be an eagle. But not just any eagle. I think I want to be a Baptist eagle. Flying around the world, promoting soul freedom, religious freedom, Bible freedom. What's the other freedom? Baptist freedom, and an eagle that lowers your taxes.
Contestant number 4, Mr. Jim Carter. Describe your perfect vacation.
I guess the best thing would be to be laying on the beach in Anna Maria Island with a book in my hand and a big umbrella before on top of me.
Our 5th contestant, Mr. Bill English. Question number 5. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
I believe that God created chickens before he did eggs. Is that a good answer?
It sings the religious undertones.
Contestant number 6, Mr. Brandon Smith. How do you picture your life in 10 years?
Well, in 10 years, I hope to know each and every one of you and have had you into my home for warm brownie sundaes, warm milk, and Bible study. Thank
you. Up next, we have Mr. Tom Roseman. If you could spend one day with any famous person, dead or alive, and it cannot be Mr. Eric Quinn, who would it be and why?
Well, I guess it would be Einstein, because according to Ron McCain, he knew everything, and Ron is second.
Mr. P.J. Burkhalter. Question number 8. What quality do you like most about yourself, and why?
This could take a while. How long do we have? My best quality is I'm all about world peace.
Contestant number 9, Mr. Jared Bergstrom. Jared, what is your definition of success?
The 4 lovely people sitting right here.
Contestant number 10, Mr. John Yost. What is the biggest challenge to young people today?
I believe that all the children of the world should be happy and healthy and well-fed. World peace. I meant to say world peace.
Folks, give one more round of applause for these winners.
the judges do a little tally, a little scoring. They are covered by Deloitte & Touche, and everything will be accurate as I suspect. Before we announce the winner, I do want to give some huge thank yous to a number of people. Of course, the judges are a huge help and have volunteered their services tonight, and we want to thank the judges, if you would. Please clap for them. Sissy Warnock, following in the steps of her parents, organized the bake sale tonight, and along with Jenny Foster and several others, thank you for all the baked goods and the drinks, and the Macy's let us use some of the supply in the kitchen for our good. So thank you to all of you for contributing that way. I want to thank Miss Dixie over to my right, Miss Norma Hagan. Without her, you may or may not know this, it would be like watching a movie without a soundtrack. It's a totally different experience. So without the piano and without the wonderful, wonderful preparation and gifts of Miss Norma Hagan, tonight would not be the same. So I want to thank you very much. And we want to thank our musicians, our acts tonight, Jeff Smith, Terry Mills, and Rachel Gunter-Shepard. Thank you. All of what you see before us, or a lot of it, the columns, this facade with Love New York. And I want to tell you just a very interesting story about this before I thank two more people. Well, actually three. This sign originally said, "I love New York," and it didn't fit. And the genius of Anita Snell, I mean, it's genius in this way, in that she said, just cut off the I. Just cut off the I. That's what y'all are going to do up there, is love New York. And there's no I in what we're doing. And so that becomes a symbol of what we're about as we head towards the summer. That we're going to love New York. All of these goods that you see some of them were just donated on loan to us from Partyland. Larry Smith, some of you may know, is back in town and is working over there and has worked with other groups around town, and I think with HAB in the past. So we just want to give him a huge nod for letting us borrow. Robert Kermitz and David Key, thank you for your work on the sound booth and lights. And Ann England and I really want to give thanks to someone who put in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy, her talent, and sometimes a little bit of money, and she wouldn't want to say that, but she is a wonderful, wonderful woman who helped us put this on tonight, and that's Anita Snell. Anita, big hug afterwards for all that she's put in. And Sylvia McQuaig helped with decorating the tables with Anita. All right, judges. Well, anybody know any good jokes?
Wait, I believe Anna Roddick.
Oh, Anna, she did have a joke. Anna?
I'm all nervous. What did the clock do when it was hungry? It went back 4 seconds. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Any other jokes? Any other jokes?
That's pretty good.
Okay. Oh, no.
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
It didn't have the guts to.
You will see in just a moment as we have a finale, you'll see a wonderful group of youth up here singing. You've seen 3 of them right here. We want to give thanks to Erica and Anna and Chase and singing. And maybe doing more improv than you realize. But there's a ton of other youth out here, a lot of students in black HAB shirts, and that have been helping with this fundraiser in a number of ways. Caitlin, Taylor, come on out. You did the choreography. And Meredith Keating has been our backstage help, keeping all this out in order. And a number of other youth out and about here helping out with bake sales and drinks, and all you guys over there. Go ahead and come on up, students, and give them a round of applause. Come on up, come on up.
Keep clapping.
Put the press on here with the judge. Sylvia, do you have anything to offer? Any highlights that you had tonight that were just that you want to share with everybody?
I hardly know what to say except it was just wonderful. And I'm so glad to be a part of it. And I hope I'm going to win.
Don, would you like to share anything?
Everybody was really phenomenal.
Nancy?
As a new member, fairly new member of HAB, I'm impressed with the longevity of the contestants.
There you go. Oh, here we go. And before we announce, Anne, come on out. Come on out. I want you to see our what our winner will be wearing. These can be handed down, at least one of them. We have an old stole that we don't use in the office anymore. And instead of a sash, we have a stole, the Mr. HAB. And then we have our crown. It's a beautiful crown. It's made of fine, fine gold paper. All right. Well, if the students, if you would, go all the way to the side, here. All right, want to clear the space here. And
I don't know if they get anything, but we are going to recognize our runners-up. As second runner-up, we have Mr. Bill English.
Our first runner-up is Mr. Tom Roseman. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Can I get a piano roll, please? Mr. HAB is Mr. Eric Quinn.
thoughts on the evening.
This has just been such a stressful. The preparation that really is coming to this. I want to thank my mother and father. I want to thank the producer here, Tommy Shepard, Kyle Reese, who already told me he was going to give me his vote for this weekend. I really do that. And to my daughter Emma for coming out with me and taking on the embarrassment along with us. And for Susie for coming out and just taking care of me, doing a great job. It's just been a wonderful experience. I just can't believe it. I just, like I said in my bio, I do want to offer some counseling to those who did not win, and it's just something I want to give back. That's all. Thank you.
Eric's first appearance, official appearance as Mr. HAB will be Sunday morning at the Deacon Family Fellowships right here. So you'll get to see Mr. HAB once again. I'm sure he'll be sporting his stole. So thank you for being here tonight. Typically we close with a prayer, but as you leave, you might just want to offer another kind of prayer tonight after this kind of program. So good night, safe drive home.